You want to type in Cashflow and Coffee in there? We're live on YouTube. What is up, everyone? We are doing Cashflow and Coffee live right now. I know we're way later than we usually do it. Me and Tyler, we're flying into Texas. If you're on Instagram and you want to, oh, great. If well, my Instagram went out. So today might be an insanely short episode because I know people are like not used to this time at all. So I don't even know if we're going to get any questions today because like we're just like very much kind of off our regular schedule. But Tyler, tell everyone what we're doing here.
We are at the Level Up Summit. So we're about to level up our software game, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So give you guys a much better Zapier experience. And that's what we're doing, you know.
Oh, my guy, Luke, always here. That's what I appreciate. Luke is on. Luke is the guy. Luke is the guy. Can you go on Instagram and go live on yours? If you can. This is my phone ran out of batteries. Luke, my man, you're the only one on here. So do you have any questions for us today? If not, I'm going to go in and look at the old ones. You got any questions for us, or are you just here to hang out? You might just be here to hang out. You just hold it. Touch it. Oh, we got like 4 people. What's up? Hey, who's got questions? What are we doing, guys?
What up, boys?
What up? If you're on Tyler's Instagram, come on to YouTube. Come on to my YouTube, Jonah Corchin. Go on there. I see my dad on Tyler's Instagram. Come on to my YouTube.
I see Matthew. What's up, bro?
Isn't he supposed to be working? Shouldn't he be working right now? Isn't he on the clock?
What are you
Matt,
doing,
Matt,
bro?
what are you doing? Are you supposed to be closing deals for us right now?
I'm gonna sell my deal or not.
All right. Well, it is what it is. So, Matt, you're supposed to be like making calls. What are you doing on his Instagram? Like, okay. Anywho, all right, guys, we got our first question here. Okay, are you buying sub 2 in California? What do you think, Tyler?
No,
we're not. California is the best wholesaling and flipping market in the nation. I promise you it is. We make 100K assignment fees and 200K on flips. It's ridiculous, right? But buy and hold is really bad because the prices are too high to cash flow. And also landlord laws are absolute garbage. So there's like, so why buy a sub 2 there when I could buy it in Colorado or somewhere doper where I can actually get a tenant out, you know? So I wouldn't do it in California. I don't want to be a landlord in California. What are some changes coming for Zapier? This is you, my guy.
Do I just hold the? Oh, I feel official. I get
the
microphone.
I don't know if we should announce it yet, though.
No,
we shouldn't announce it yet.
You don't get to know, Luke.
There's like something very insane that's coming up that we aren't going to announce right now. But what are some other changes other than the big thing that nobody can know about yet?
We're gonna be rebranding.
Oh yeah, that's true. We're gonna be rebranding. The price is gonna go up next week, so sign up now.
Yeah, if you guys aren't signed up, $99 a month, 7-day free trial. You guys hop on there for $99 a month. You'll stay at $99 a month, and then we're raising it to $149.
Yeah, we're raising it because you guys aren't paying enough money. You know, you just not even close. Like for the service we provide. Worth so much more goddamn money, honestly. So we're gonna do up at 50. Luke, we're not spilling the beans. Sucks to suck. I'm sorry, bro. If I saw you in person, I'd tell you, but we're definitely not doing it on Cashflow and Coffee right now.
It's big though. It's big.
It's huge. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna blow everyone out of the water. Can you dispose sub 2s in California? Of course. Yes. We have buy and hold investors. So if you have a sub 2 in California and you want to assign it, we'll help you assign it and we'll split the assignment fee. So Jim, hit me up, or JM, hit me up on my Instagram, Jonah Corchin, and we'll be solid there. So yeah, 100%. Do you have a deal right now, JM? You can like put it in the chat and we'll like underwrite it right now. We'll do whatever you guys need, right? Because I'd be down to assign a deal, you know? So definitely come through. So Who else got? If you got more questions, put them in. Otherwise, we're doing my questions. Okay. Have you ever had an agent respond with having a $2,500 retainer fee to work with investors? I didn't even know that was a thing. What am I paying a retainer for? Several agents have said that.
I have no fucking idea what that is.
You don't know what a retainer fee is?
You give them $2,500 to work with them?
Yeah, basically. Basically, you have to prepay them $2,500.
That is stupid.
Yeah, it's really dumb. Don't do that, guys. Definitely do not do that at all, right? Do not pay $2,500 to work with an agent. There are so many agents out there. They're a freak ton. You do not need to be working with an agent that is forcing you to pay them before they even do any work, right? Just don't do that, okay?
Yeah, pretty lame.
Yeah.
That agent clearly doesn't do any deals if they want $2,500
True.
for.
Okay, you guys don't have any questions? What are you guys doing, you know? What are we doing on here? What are we doing with our lives, Tyler? We could be business planning right now, and instead, nobody's got questions. Danny, my man, what do you do when an agent starts sending you other wholesalers' deals instead of their listings?
All right. Well, others may have a different opinion. I like to work those deals. I will look at it like a regular investor. I'm not going to, like as if it's their deal. And if it's not a deal, then I just be like, I don't say anything. I just be like, oh, it's not going to work out for us. We would probably need a X price. If it is a good deal, then I usually pull the little switcheroo and I tell them, I like the numbers, the switcheroo. That's what I call it.
Pull the switcheroo, guys.
That's the name of the switcheroo.
Okay, go on.
Yeah. So I'll tell them like, hey, I like the deal. I think it could work for someone. It's not going to work for us. Here's why. And I'll just give them a couple of reasons, maybe why it wouldn't work for us, even if I have to pull it out of my ass. And then I'll be like, but I know some, investors. I have some friends who would probably like this deal. Would you be open to like me sending it over to them? And then I'll just turn into a dispo wholesaler for that agent. And I'll be like, okay, I just need you to sign this non-exclusive option so that way I could just send it over to other investors without there being any issues. Get that signed, and then I'll pretty much just dispo the deal as if they brought it to me like a regular wholesaler. So, yeah.
It's more or less it. I used to not do it, but Tyler started doing it and we started getting deals. So it's a good thing to do, you know? If an agent doesn't let you put an assignment clause, do you guys just double close? Nope. You just get better at negotiating. No, I'm just kidding. Savior. I'll let you know. So like that'll sometimes happen where like they just are being assholes about it. Depending on your state, it doesn't even matter. Like California, it doesn't matter. Like there already is an assignment clause. It doesn't matter. But if you're in like Colorado where it's like explicitly you cannot assign this, then yeah, you either have to double close. A lot of times it'll be double close, or you just convince them once you're done, once you like found a buyer, to just be like, hey, I need to put this in a different LLC. EMD's in. Can we just assign this? Right? That's what I would do most of the time, because once EMD's in and you said you're ready to go, we just need to make this assignable and we'll make EMD go hard. Then I think it works out. And that's just another way to do it where you don't even need to double close, right? So really because again, why are they not letting you assign it, right? The reason they're not letting you assign it is because they think you're not going to close. Now, if you have EMD, if you have a buyer's EMD in there and you're ready to go hard and you're telling them, hey, let's do this, let's go hard, just give me this assignability, they're going to give you the assignability because they don't give a fuck. As long as it closes, that's all they care about. What's up, Daisy? Having trouble identifying what could be a deal. Do you have any pointers? You want me to answer this or you want to answer this? All that matters in the end for a deal is what's the motivation of the seller. Everything else barely matters. Motivation of the seller is all the way up here, then it's condition, and then it's price, I would say, right? And that's because condition is a part of motivation. But the only thing that matters is why is the seller selling? Does it make sense for an investor to buy it? Would you recommend your grandma to go through an investor or to put it on the market? If your grandma, if the answer is go through an investor, then you have a deal. Then you have something that makes sense. Then you give an investor price that makes sense where everyone's able to make money and everybody wins. If you're just trying to put it in on deals where there's nothing really wrong with the house, they're just moving, they're not in pre-foreclosure or something like that, then what are you doing? Because we're here to solve sellers' problems. That's what we do, guys. That's what we do better than anybody else on the planet as real estate investors. And yeah, you're just thinking about you and how you're going to make money, unless you're thinking about the motivation of the seller and how you're going to solve their problem.
They can have. I want to add on to that because they can have good motivation, but it's not a deal yet. It could be a really, really good lead because they have the right motivation. They're just not they're not quite at the price that you need them to be at. So if you want to talk about, like, I have a feeling just because, and most people don't focus on the motivation, you're probably talking about numbers. If you need to know what a deal looks like in the market you're in based on the numbers, you got to talk to other wholesalers, other investors in that market so you know how to run numbers in that market, because it depends on the market. Because if you have the right seller with the right motivation and you still get them at the wrong price, it could be a good, like, potential deal, but it's not a deal because you got at the wrong numbers, right? So yeah, do that, because I don't know what market you're in, so I don't really know.
Yeah. Jim, this is already on YouTube, so it's already uploaded to YouTube right now. Right now, you're watching it on YouTube, so it's gonna be up there as soon as it's over and right now. So, just wanted to say that. Xavier, if they hit you with, we can change the LLC in an amendment, what would you say? I'd be like, we could change the close of escrow in an amendment, but you know what would be better is if we just say it right now and get it done right now with everything that we need, right? Because it's true, you could change it in LLC in an amendment, but like, really, what are you afraid of, Mr. Agent? What are you actually afraid of? Are you afraid of wholesaling? Do you not like assignments? Because I don't understand where the resistance is. And then you can actually find out why they're giving you trouble. And then you can, like, actually address the actual issue, you know? Logan French, how do you find buyers and what software do you use to get them? Wow, that's not his question. I don't know what it is.
We use 3 different softwares.
We use 20 different softwares.
So the first one is, oh shit. Here, put this up.
Okay, I got it.
The first one is expensive. It's Investor Lift is our first one.
How many buyers do we get from Investor Lift?
Like almost all of them. Almost all of mine. At least.
We're from Investor Lift?
Yeah, not like okay, guys, let me clarify. When I say Investor Lift, if you don't use Investor Lift has a feature called God Mode, which is literally tax record data already skip traced for you that I can export into a CSV. So I will export the data from the God Mode feature and then text blast them through Zapier and reach out to them that way. I don't use like the buyer pool that Investor Lift claims they have. So like, I'm not going to go dispo all my deals through Investor Lift, but I use the God Mode feature to pull buyers from the software, if that makes sense. Not from the software, but it's just data. Tax record data is all I'm talking about. So that's number one. That's like the quick and dirty way, but it's expensive because you have to pay Investor Lift, obviously. The other way is Privy or Batch Leads. Basically, both of these options are the same, or both of these strategies are the same, where you'll filter by cash transactions. Privy already does it. You can just do a fix and flip filter. It's really easy. Batch Leads or PropStream, same thing. You can filter by cash investors, buyers that bought in an entity, export that list, skip trace them. You can either do it manually through like True People Search, that's the free way, or you can, it's not going to be as accurate, but you can use a skip tracing software like batch skip tracing or whatever you want to use to skip trace the list in bulk, but your data is not going to be as good as doing it manually. So those are the 3 softwares pretty much that we use.
There's also another really important one that he forgot.
Meetup.
Which is not Meetups. It's a software. It's called Zapier, guys. Zapier it won't help you. It won't find the buyers for you, but it'll help you contact them, because that's what we use to actually contact them, record calls, like send out texts to them when things are happening. So guys, Zapier is also the software that we use. That's an extra addition on there because we have complete dispo built out into Zapier. And again, it's only gonna be $100 for like a week or two more. I don't know. It's whenever Tyler gets on his shit with this rebranding thing.
What?
That's basically what we're
I need
waiting
an
on.
email.
You need an email? You're the integrator. Go get a
Alex
fucking
has
email.
The domain.
Get an email, dude.
All right.
Figure it out, bro.
This
You're
is what
you're an integrator. You know these things. How often do you use agents to sell your deals? Not very often, I feel like. You know this though.
Yeah, not that often.
We use more wholesalers to sell our deals than agents, really.
But also we don't really try. So like I don't try to connect with agents to sell deals. I try to connect with wholesalers to sell our deals. So like that's probably why, but it's very little.
It just depends. Like certain agents are like, we want to find you buyers. I'm like, okay, great. We'll just put you on the list or whatever, right? But they don't usually perform. It's usually other wholesalers who know this game or just us and our buyers because we're the shit. I already answered that. Tyler, do you make all your buyers submit non-refundable EMD and how much?
Of course I do. Of course. Non-refundable.
15 billion non-refundable on every house.
Non-refundable, or they to me they don't have the deal if it's not refundable. If
Yeah.
it's non-refundable
Fuck 'em.
or not non-refundable.
Fuck 'em.
As far as the amount, in California we require 3%. That's what I do with my buyers, and like that's
typical.
nothing in California, or
That's typical.
that's typical in California. If you're in like Arizona, one time I had a random Arizona deal and I tried doing 3% and they like laughed at me.
Yeah,
So
they'll laugh at you.
that was like way too much. So
1%. In most places, it's 1% of the purchase price
yeah, California,
or 5K.
yeah,
Whichever is greater.
yeah. So I guess we just kind of go off based off of like what's typical in the market is what we do. In California, 3%. So yeah,
Right.
there we go.
Okay. You want to read it? Read it.
Got a deal under contract in California because of your methods. Let's go, bro. Appreciate you guys.
Danny, why didn't you send it to us? That's
Yeah,
our market. Where in California? Is it in LA? We're gonna open up in LA soon. We're gonna get there soon. Like give us like 3 or 4 more months. Thanks, Jonah. Have you guys always been working together? I never knew. No, we've only been working together as partners for like 3 or 4 months. Me and Tyler have been JVing deals for like 2 or 3 years now, but we weren't partners until like since May. So it's only been like 5 months, 6 months. So it's been pretty crazy. Yeah. Shit, no toilet. Okay. I'm in Cali. Amazing, Anthony. Send us deals. Why aren't you sending us deals?
Mark, what part of Cali do you work?
Yeah, you got to tell us which part of California.
We don't work every part of Cali.
We're going to soon do SoCal, though, because it was just useful if we just always did California. Yeah. I'm SoCal. That's why I didn't send it to you. Yeah, we're going to open up in SoCal soon. I think that's going to be the next market, to be honest. I like it. I just love California for wholesale deals. I think it's like the best market for wholesale deals. And so like in California, like we could just opening up the whole thing is like 2 full states for the price of 1, you know? So it'd be cool. Reading, CA. Okay.
It's not like
That's north. That's very much north. That's way north.
Yeah.
That's like super far north. Yeah, man. I mean, if you do NorCal, we can find you buyers anywhere in NorCal. We might eventually get more buyers. Reading, we don't have buyers right now, but I would look at a Reading deal. I think we should start looking for some Reading buyers because Reading actually is a decently sized metro area. But yeah, we aren't that far north. Cool, guys. Well, I want to say this is the most popular Cashflow and Coffee I think ever. I don't think we've ever had more than 12 viewers before, and we have 12 viewers right now. So thank you guys for coming on. I think it has to do with the fact that I did my 12-hour live a couple weeks ago, and also, we're just getting more popular here. But maybe I don't know if the time's better. I don't think it is, but yeah, I know it's close to Chico. I know where Reading is. I know where things are. I've been to Reading before. How about Santa Rosa? Yep, we got buyers in Santa Rosa. Richard, hit me up on my Instagram. Just DM me if you got deals. And or do we have an email where someone looks at it? I think we do.
Yeah. Send all of your Northern California deals. Type it in the chat. Sell my deal at asetla.com. ASETLA, right there on the screen. So any Northern California deals, Bay Area, Sacramento, the surrounding areas, shoot them over to that. We have a VA that manages that email that puts all of them into our system and gets funneled straight to us. So we look at them every single day. Have you guys ran into an issue on the data you're pulling for agents? I have over 4K agents, and it's starting to get to the point where if I pull 500 names, only 80 get imported. That does happen to us. It's just part of it. What we did was we paid someone on like Fiverr to build us a agent scraper, which scrapes like a bunch of websites. We just pretty much came up with a list of like 10 to 15 of the most popular brokerages in America, and went on all their websites and just have this. We just had this guy on Fiverr pretty much build a scraper. So we get more from that. But it does happen. We just have to we just keep doing more and more, and then get the surrounding areas too. Because if you're focused on one city, eventually you're just going to run out. Like you're going to hit all the agents in that city, at least for this year. So you got to start kind of branching out into the surrounding areas. That means you're going to have to expand your wholesale business. But that would be, if you hit all the agents in a single city, you should be ready to expand if you're actually, following up and building relationships with those agents.
But the thing is, you're also not going to hit all of the agents. Honestly, like we're just starting to maybe cap out on NorCal, but not really. Like I think we got to think about also different ways of doing it. You have your scraper, right?
Yeah. Also,
we're also getting a scraper that we are going to give to you guys at some point when we know it's working well.
No, that's what I was just talking about. The scraper.
Oh.
So we're going to
give it to them?
Not right now, but
why not?
Because we don't have it like uploaded into anything for them to get it.
This guy doesn't have anything prepared at all, ever, for this entire company. Why don't we give it to the people?
It's not fucking online. God, I don't know what you want me to do.
I'm just screwing with you guys.
We're gonna put it up. We'll give it to everyone. It'll probably be like a Zapier package.
Come on, Tyler. Fuck you.
Boo,
Tyler. Boo, Tyler. If you want the scraper, type boo, Tyler in the chat.
Are we trying to raise the prices already? Yeah, bro. Maybe that's gonna be a package deal. You never know.
We should give out for free, and the thing that we're working on, the super secret thing, that we'll charge.
Yeah, we'll get it out to you guys. Don't worry. Okay. I want to elaborate really quick on the question that I was answering. So one of the other things that we do is we'll hit up all the dead agents, because there's a lot of agents that don't respond. Boo, Tyler times 15.
Yeah.
Not all the agents respond, obviously. So if you get every agent to respond, I am very impressed, and tell me your ways, but not all of them do. So we'll go back after a month and hit all the agents that never responded to us up. And we'll keep doing it. We'll just recycle agents until they tell us to fuck off,
Okay, great. We're also thinking about cold calling helps with that stuff. Daniel, I've got to analyze your deal. I'm sorry. I saw you saw that deal. You sent me a deal and that stuff. I got to look at it. But thank you. If you don't mind me asking, if you guys have an event in Dallas going on or just visiting, we're at a CRM conference. I was thinking about doing a meetup in Dallas, but I don't have the time. We're literally going to be at the CRM conference, probably like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. to be real. And I also have little bits of work to get done. And then I got to immediately leave Thursday, right after the conference is over. So there was just no point in trying to get a meetup going. Normally I would, but it just wasn't worth it on this trip. But no, we don't have an event on this one. I don't get set a link or I would watch you. You are already popular. Well, you're watching us now, so you figured it out somehow. You're watching right now, Anthony. Logan, do you do transactional funding? I need it for a deal coming soon at the end of the week. I have resources for transactional funding. Definitely hit me up on my Instagram, and we can definitely find some transactional funding for you. 100%. Boo, Tyler. Most agents do 3 deals a year. Yep. Cool, guys. Well, we've been on here 25 minutes. We have 13 people, and that's pretty good. Oh, well, Anthony, just subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. We do this every week, every Monday. Usually it's 9 AM MST, but we are been traveling. So just subscribe, hit the notification bell, And then you'll always see this. You'll always see as soon as like something pops up, it would be just a notification for on your phone or something.
Somebody
Right?
loves me.
Luke does. Luke's the boy.
At least somebody's got my back.
Yeah, he's got your back. I've got your back too, but I also, you know, it's just fun, you know? It's just fun sometimes. All right. I think we'll end this because you guys ran out of questions. I appreciate all of you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe on the live and the YouTube channel, and hit the notifications bell if you're trying to like be on these always and see everything I'm doing. I did a 12-hour live cold calling agents, or really not cold calling agents. I ended up closing deals for people live. It was sick. Like, you guys should definitely watch it if you're trying to learn how to do sub twos with agents. It was like a sub two fest, honestly. Every lead was a sub two. None of them were cash. It was kind of weird. I think I had like 1 or 2 cash leads, but it was dope. Either way. So guys, we're going to end it. I appreciate you all so much. Follow Tyler on Instagram, follow his YouTube, and yeah, we'll see y'all next time.